Hi guys. So I'm sorry this video is really late. Today did not go as I had expected it to go. I had planned to get this out a lot earlier. I was supposed to get off work at 2 and then I had an interview right after that, but I had an issue with my daughter. And I had to leave work a little bit early and then postpone my interview. So, yeah, so this video is coming very late. I might not end up getting posted until tomorrow, but it was meant for Thursday, which is today. Hopefully, I get it posted tonight. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about water, which was the topic today, and how important it is. Now, water is one thing that I always had a struggle with because I didn't really like the taste of just plain water, and I was a pop addict and a coffee addict, and I drank a lot of that. And I had a lot of symptoms of dehydration, which I never realized. My doctors were like, I would have headaches, and I always was irregular with my digestive. I was always in and out of the hospital, and none of them had suggested food or asked me how much water I was drinking. Instead, they would, prescribe me medicine. When I discovered that I needed to be drinking water, it was amazing the changes that took place. Now, our bodies are made out of completely water, which is why our body needs water to function at its best. We need it to function. Our bodies need water to function just like it needs air to breathe. It is very detrimental to performing at its peak, and not only in just running properly with health, but also in mood. It affects everything. So one rule of thumb, like I mentioned earlier, is taking your body weight and dividing it in half. That's how many ounces of water you should be drinking a day. If you're a smoker, add 20 ounces to that, because you're dehydrating your body by putting that smoke in. So it's going to need some extra water. Now, some side effects that can happen if you're not getting enough water. You are at a greater risk for kidney stones. If you're struggling with cracked nails, or you can actually tell a lot by your nails if you look really close. If you see little ridges in your nails, that could be a sign of dehydration. And if your hair is growing dry, or doesn't have that bounce to it, or flat, sorry, my nose is itching, allergy season, that could be a sign of dehydration. If your skin is really dry, your lips are dry, that's a sign of dehydration. If you're having headaches every day, that's dehydration. Your body actually also confuses because, okay, so our symptoms for hunger and thirst are the same, or we get it confused because they're very similar. Like, water will help suppress your cravings because 99% of the time, your cravings is really just your body saying, hey, I'm thirsty and I need some water. I can't function. So if you are craving a lot of sweets and salty foods, I encourage you to instead pick up a glass of water. That will help fill you up and suppress those cravings, because it's just, we think we're hungry, but our food is just or our body is just thirsty. If you experience brain fog, which I struggle with a lot, and I know it gets really worse on the days that I'm not doing good with water, that's another symptom of dehydration. So water helps in so many ways, and it affects so many areas in our body. It also affects our mood. If you're not getting enough water, you could have maybe random anger outbursts. Maybe you get angry for no reason. You have no idea why you're mad, and you're just upset. You're not in a good mood. You're anxious. Maybe you're shaky a little. You're really just thirsty. Your body needs water. And if you don't like water, I completely understand, because I was the same way. It took me a long time to get used to it. And what I did, like I mentioned yesterday and a few days ago, I do infused water. That was my trick and my way to get my body used to it. I love lemon water, so I would add some lemon into it, although I didn't like it, so it took me a while to get used to, but now I love it. And lemon is also a natural alkaline, so that will help stabilize your pH level, which will also help your body. And I posted a bunch of different recipes for infused water, but my favorite is cucumber and strawberries together. It makes a watermelon flavor, and I love that combination. There's so many different ways you can do it. I encourage you to research different recipes to make it interesting. If that's what you need to do, by all means do it. You also get the added benefits of putting that in, because the veggies and stuff that you put into your water is going to soak and absorb all those nutrients, so you'll get added benefits from that as well. Plus it won't taste too bad. Now, what else about water? Let's see. Now personally, I don't do water. I try to stay away from water bottles, like the plastic ones that you can buy at the stores or something, because plastic, the thing about that is, has BPA, which is very, very bad chemical, and it can really mess up your reproductive organs, and it can wreak havoc on your system. And BPA soaks into your water when it's heated. So you got to think of all those water bottles. If they're being delivered to those stores, it's probably going to be sitting on a truck, so it's getting some warmth to it and some heat. So that BPA is going to be mixed into your water. So I try to stay away from that. Right now I do have a plastic water bottle, because I'm waiting until I can buy a stainless steel one. Personally, I want the one with the straw, because it's easier to, I think I drink more when it has a straw in it. Because I can just sit there and sip on it. So that's my tip. I take a water bottle and I try to fill it up like 3 to 4 times a day. Just drink that, and I know that at least I have that with me all day long, and I can just refill it, so it's easier to get my water intake that way. Let's see what else about water. I think that was about it, other than the fact that, yeah, like I said, I never drank water, and there was a lot of issues. Like, I have scoliosis, so I still get headaches. I have a disc, or 2 discs that slip, like, right, I'm not sure, I'm not a chiropractor, so I don't know the bone names or doctor or whatever, but there's 2 discs right here that slip, that pinch a nerve, that causes mind-numbing migraines. And when that happens, I kind of just have to go lay down. But there were a lot of headaches that I was getting unnecessarily, that I thought, and my doctors also had contributed to my scoliosis, when really I wasn't drinking water. And that took my headaches and migraines from happening every single day to probably like 2 to 3 times a week. So that's a huge improvement. Not only that, but my hair has never been healthier. My nails have never been healthier. My skin has never been healthier. I still struggle with dry lips, so I'm trying to, because I'm not getting my complete water. I still have trouble meeting my goal. I'm human. And a lot of times it's not because I don't like water, because now I absolutely love it. It's just because I forget. So the water bottle, keeping that with me and remembering to refill it is my goal and my target to stay on track with. But water has been something that has just solved so many problems for me that I didn't even realize were because of that. I had been given medicine to deal with these issues that I was having, the headaches and the digestive system, because water also helps with that. I don't want to get gross with you, but since this is on the topic of water, we're going to talk about it. You should be going, and I mean number 2, every single day. Actually, you should be doing that first thing in the morning. That should be the first thing that happens. Within a half hour of waking up, you should have already had a glass of 8 ounces of water. I do a detox water, which is just like 8 ounces of luke water, a little bit of lemon, and a pinch of sea salt or Himalayan salt. Himalayan is recommended. I know the salt just sounds weird, but you really honestly don't taste it because the lemon overpowers that, and it's warm. It's just like having warm tea, but without the tea packet. It's really good, and it helps get your body started on the right track, and it will really help improve your pH level and your digestive system because of the lemon added in it. And what happens is, if you're not drinking water, your water needs, this is so gross, but your body needs water to push your stuff through its intestines, right? Or through your intestines. If you're not getting water, it's not going to move the way it should through your intestines, and you're going to get backed up. You're going to get constipated, as gross as that is. And I always struggled with irregular digestive system, and I had no idea it was because of my water. I would go maybe once a week, if that, maybe once every couple weeks. Like, it was bad, and I was always sick, stomach issues, and that can cause infections when it's backed up. So you want to make sure you're getting water to move that through, push all that junk out. It will also help get rid of all the toxins in your body, because the more water you're drinking, the more you're going to have to go to the bathroom, right? Well, that's flushing that out. It's just flushing your system, so that's an added benefit. That will decrease your risk of kidney stones, urinary tract infections, or bladder infections for you ladies. And I had always struggled with those as well. I was always prone to bladder infections and urinary tract infections, and a lot of it has to do with my immune system, or about half of that, but the other half was water. So you can solve a lot of issues with water. So if there's something you're struggling with, let me know. Maybe it does have to do with water. Give it a try. Try some of the infused recipes, and I hope you guys have a great week. And I'm sorry this video is so late. I'm not going to upload it to YouTube just yet. For the group, just because it takes too long to do that, and I do that only because it helps me save storage on my computer, but we'll just post this now, that way I can get it in, and then I'll upload it later. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope you've enjoyed this challenge. I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow. Bye.